Hi, myself Ganesh. Today we'll discuss about why SSL will, after implementing the SSL, why it's not loading plugins. I will show you practically SSL implementation and why SSL issues are coming after implementation of SSL. Okay, just a type VAS ADM, IP space A. This is my business server. Okay, later I will show you. Ten hours I worked. Where is whether we cannot find out. Today, 4 p.m. I got a solution for that. Okay, Chrome, HTTPS 160.250.146.164.9043 slash IBM slash console. Now I will show you application is running or not. 4450 is the port number. This is this is 4450 application is running my own port number. This is my own port number. Go to certificates. See, I just certificate. This is January 2nd. Means this is my EST time. See, date. This is my EST time zone. EST means now 10:27 as per EST standards. Based on that, I configure the SSL certificate. Okay. So here, login as config admin. Password cannot deliver. So my DMJR is 8.9 version. My application servers are 8 version. No, see, this is I just these servers are down. No issues. Only I configure cluster application is running under cluster environment. Okay. Mm. So no issues for this is stopping also. So application is running fine. Now I will do practically one more time. CD, OPT, IBM, HTTP server, and CONF. I will take backup of HTTP D dot to CONF, CP space PR underscore BK 030126. I will show you. I will write step by step notes. Now, after implement SSL implementation error, SSL implement in both IHS and WebSphere. If any errors, how to troubleshoot? How to troubleshoot? How to troubleshoot? This is the now step one. Step one. Take backup of HTTP DDoS to conf respective locations from the respective locations. My path is slash opt IBM HTTP server and conf. In this file, you can take backup of this. This is my EST time zone. Okay, paste. This is I taken the backup of now. Second step. Second step. Creating the key stores in the high HS level. In the high HS level. After the configuration of SSL, we got some not unknown errors. Change certificate is missed. Change certificate, we cannot delete change certificate, but we need to configure that also. How to configure change certificate also we need to see practically. So, so bin, this is the bin. Okay, this is the bin. GSK CMD hyphen key database hyphen create hyphen db. Okay, hyphen db OPT IBM HTTP server under that SSL under the SSL we have name name I will use middleware dot kdb I will use. Okay, hyphen type CMS is the key store. JKCS and PKCS12 also is there. Okay, hyphen stash password will be stored under this location. To password middleware web is my password. Enter. This is the step two. Step two. Step three. Enable the load modules. Load modules in the HTTP DDoS to conf. HTTP DDoS conf from the respective locations. Bim. Before that, we can take backup 4450. Okay, now I will use 4453. I will use. Okay, now it will use 53. Now we can use here middleware dot kdb 4453. So ls path is correct or not, we can verify. Path is correct. Okay. I will show you one more time. Enable the load module like this. Enabling the load modules. And one more thing. And we can use this also, server name. Later, step 4. Step 4. Step 4. Okay. We need to set default of the KDB by using the GSK CMD or GSK copy command, CMD commands. So I will show you. CD bin dot slash GSK CMD hyphen set to default, or we can see how many certificates are there in the KDB hyphen DB hyphen DB middleware dot KDB hyphen PW. Whereas is my password. How many certificates are there in KDB? There is no certificates. There is no certificates in the KDB. Verified how many certificates are there in my in my key stores, in my IHS key store. Okay. Now we can create the SSL certificate. This is key store. This is the certificate. Now creating the SSL certificate. SSL. This is self-signed. I clearly mentioned it, and set default of the KDB by using GSK CMD. Okay. Here use middleware dot KDB. Okay. Remaining everything is same. Yes, this is the command to print. Now you can see how many certificates are there in the KDB. You can say no. No, you can see one certificate is there. See, one certificate is there. Okay. Only SSL certificate is present in the IHS key stores. Now we can mark it as a default certificate dot slash GSK CMD hyphen set default hyphen DB middleware dot KDB middleware hyphen label IHS set use hyphen PW webas. So this is the default. Okay, we already set the market as the default. Okay. Next, we can use get a default. Remove the label here. Get a default. Certificate is marked a default or not. We can verify. This is the default. We can okay. Now dot slash Apache CTL hyphen K stop. Now we can start. Curl space hyphen K hyphen I HTTPS 160.250.146.164 Yes, everything is working fine under AIHS. Okay, this is we can test until IHS it will test until IHS everything is working fine. Until IHS everything is working fine. Now I am logging the console. Now I am logging the console and changing the changing port number is 4453 as the port number and save the port number. Before that, we can take backup. Okay. Now I am going to the now now I will take backup. I will take backup of the key stores and trust stores and security.xml dmjar config cells dmjar cell. Under this, we can take backup of the key.p12 and trust.p12 space icon pr key.p12 underscore bkp 030126 cp space icon pr trust.p12 underscore bkp 030126 cp space icon pr security.xml bkp 030. Okay, these three we need to take mandatory step for SSL configurations. Step 4, step 4, take backup of the key.p12 trust.p12 comma security.xml using below methods. Step 5. Now, now go to the environment. Go to environments and go to virtual host. Go to default host alias. We can add the port number here 4453. Go to here 160 dot and use this also so mandatory. These two steps mandatory and step 5 and add the port numbers and IP address in virtual host under environment section Okay. Step 6 we will configure SSL self to signer certificate in WebSphere level web sphere level. I will show you where how to configure. Go to security, SSL certificate and keystores and certificates. Go to the cell default keystores, personal certificates. Here middleware is there. Okay, I am creating self-signed certificate, and now I will use here. Now I will use here SSL certificates and use IBM middleware technologies. Okay, now India. Now here use SAN name, SAN IP address is the SAN IP address you can use here. Okay, this is the mandatory steps. This is can change here based on the real-time scenarios. Signature algorithm SHA-256 the by default you can use here based on that. HA-512 with RSA, something based on the real time you can change. Right, this is the default and the save changes. Okay, select replace. This is not select and replace the certificate. Replace with this apply apply save changes and save. Later refresh the screen. Now go to here web server and go to plugin properties. Go to manage keys and certificates and here say import or here is there already is there. See already is there, no issues. Already is there mutual certificates. So here verify signers is there or not, default is there. If not there, you can use here. Okay, DMGR will show you how to extract and how to add. Okay, now that is the main target here. So after that, go to now go to copy web server key store directory. Now ls space hyphen ltr nodes cd nodes cd ihs and servers. Under that cd web server one. And now I will see. I will copy, refresh, web servers, go to and plugin properties, copy web server key store, copy web server key store, Now I will ls pwd. This is the path. The stores of the plugins path. Okay, now slash opt IBM HTTP server under that bin gsk cmd hyphen set hyphen list hyphen db plugin hyphen key dot kdb hyphen pw webas. See, certificate is there. Earlier, this certificate is not there. Now, okay, this certificate is not there earlier. I will delete this certificate and reconfigure how what are the issues we are facing. Okay, I will delete this certificate. OPT HTTP. The root certificate is mandatory. Okay, that is the child certificate is mandatory. Okay, I will delete and I will show you what I faced. Okay, just guess CMD hyphen set hyphen delete hyphen db plugin hyphen key dot kdb hyphen label dmj underscore hyphen pw webas. I will delete the certificate, but plugin is not loaded after this. Okay, this is reproducing the error. Okay, I am reproducing the error. What I was faced last 10 hours. Last 10 hours, I am reproducing. Now later, you can verify. Only one certificate is there. Okay. Step 7. Marked as set to default in plugin hyphen key dot kdb certificate same as IHS 11. Okay. Dot slash opt IBM HTTP server under bin gsk cmd hyphen set default hyphen db plugin hyphen key dot kdb. Okay, hyphen label mutual SSL certificates hyphen pw webas. Now later I'm taking backup of the original KDB certificates under HTTP server. Jambi slash opt IBM plugins under that config under the web server plugin hyphen key dot kdb 030126. 030126 RDV. Okay. And use STH for a password. 26. Now I will modify cfg.xml. Slash OPT. I will HTTP server under that conf. So, sir, under that bin GSK CM. Oh, so MV slash OPT IBM plugins under that conf and web server one config web server one plugin hyphen cfg.xml. I will take backup of the 030126. Okay. Now I will move to their CP space hyphen PR. What is the path I am in? This is the DMGR path. Okay. CP space hyphen PR plus OPT plugins config web server one. Now this is I will move to temp directory. Now we can use generate and propagate the plugins. Generate and propagate the plugins. Okay. 1058. Okay. CP space hyphen plugin cfg.xml opt IBM plugins config and web server one. That's it. Now now grep hyphen I plans by WebSphere is my default. Is there S plans by WebSphere URI is there? Okay. Step 8. Identify the URI and URL mapping in the plugin cfg.xml using below command. Using the below command. This is the main thing. Later we can verify. We can restart the servers. Okay. I will stop the server. servers and restarting the cluster. I am reproducing the error. Okay, please keep watch. I am reproducing. So I started the server. Is space iPhone 100F OPT IBM WebSphere app server profiles app server 1. My DM jar is different path. My app server is different path. Logs under that India cluster 1 system out different mount points are there in my DM jar and app servers. DM jar is WebSphere mount point and OPT mount. This one only app server 1, app server 2, app server 3 is there indicates 8.5 version and a DM jar indicates 9 version. No issues. Both two version also no issues. Now you can verify. Now iPhone K, iPhone I. Okay. Kernel space iPhone K, iPhone I, HTTPS 160.250.146.164 4453 lands by. See, 404 issue is found. Okay. Why 404 means requested URL was not found. I will go to web servers, configured, but start. Same thing. I will restart the my servers. Clean restart. Stop. Nodes also. I will stop the nodes. Go to the system administrations. Go to system. Go to node agents. Stop. Node agent cannot be start from the console. Now clear. cd/opt